Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Adagio TV. I'm your host, Zach Louie, and there are boards in front of me. Now, you may be asking yourself, Zach, we're friends by now. It's been a while. We've been going along this road journey of tea reviews, but I've never seen you with objects such as this in front of you. I'm sitting behind boards. This is actually a table I'm building. I'll put a picture of it right here from my kitchen. We're actually back in my apartment. The tea that we're reviewing this week was made by Deidra, and she had emailed it to me. And normally I don't, read things off of things. In this case, this was a crazy description, and we bounced emails back and forth. And this is the one she wanted me to review: board stiff. Now that kind of is the explanation of why I'm sitting in front of this table. I thought, I'm building a fun driftwoody looking table for my kitchen, and it's like exactly what's on the cover of her tea can, and it really confused me. Like, I wondered if she had been taking pictures of my table that I was building, and then I became concerned, and I boarded up my French doors to go to my deck. There's wood everywhere. It's unfortunate. We're not going to look at that. The tea we're talking about this week, like I said, I pulled out my iPad here because I wanted to read you the description. Fresh dirt, poo. Who would want to drink poo? Lots of people pay insane money to drink fishy poo water. It seems that one day perhaps I will be among them. I'm going to dip my toe into the scummy pond. Will this blend? Won't you come join me? I read that fast and weird because it's kind of fast and weird. I think that this is hilarious. She says in her story that pu'er terrifies her. Now that's funny because this blend blends up 30% pu'er dante, 50% coconut, and 20% sesame. Now, I like pu'er tea. And I don't even need to go into spiel on what pu'er tea is exactly, because if you're watching this show, you probably know. If you don't know, I'll just say aged tea. It goes a lot deeper than that, but for the sake of this review, we're gonna say it's aged, which it is. Coconut, which is, flavored Ceylon, and then we have sesame, which I absolutely love. It's a great toasty, nice black tea that I like. I'm extremely concerned because what were you doing blending these flavors? I'm not sure if you were just trying to make a scary blend, because so far you've succeeded. I'm terrified, just like you are of pu'er. So, that's weird. I'm just gonna drink it. I was gonna talk more, but I'm just gonna drink it. Well, that's weird. Pu'er, I've never had a pu'er blend. I don't think I have. I'm not gonna say never. It's strong. Pu'er is very strong. The leaf here can actually be steeped multiple times. So the 30% of the pu'er is very strong, and I taste it very rich, very earthy. So I don't have a dark kind of, tastes like I'm drinking roots almost. It's good though. It's a good flavor. I think that smoky flavor might be making it taste a little bit more earthy and rooty than it actually is. I think it's like helping it out. But I feel like the coconut, because there's a lot of it, it's just making it kind of sour. It's hard to explain. I've been drinking a lot of it. It's more than I usually drink when I review it. It's really not bad. It's nice and warm and toasty. But I've got the coconut kind of makes me feel like I almost it's like you over steeped something. But I didn't. I kept this around 3.5 minutes. It almost tastes a little bit over steeped just because there's so much coconut flavor. So if you're okay with that slight bitter tinge on the back end, then drink this. But it's really, I was expecting it to taste terrible. To smell terrible. It really doesn't. It has a unreally recognizable smell. It really doesn't taste bad. It's got that, like I said, rich, earthy kind of smoky taste, which is kind of intricate and lots of layers to it, like complex. But that coconut, really uncharacteristically weird there. I feel like a better choice would have been maybe pick up 50% of a blend that's something, maybe just put 50% of Ceylon, just straight up black tea, or maybe like vanilla or something to kind of smooth out the smokiness. But Deidra, I think that this is, maybe you didn't make it being serious, maybe you did. Shoot me an email or tweet me and let me know. I'm not sure what you were going for, but it's good. It's just, I feel like the coconut is, you know what I mean? Like, it's just hanging out there and just falling off trees like they do, and no one wants to mess with those things, Just get a fruit that's more easily accessible. No one wants to climb, tie those ropes around their legs and climb up the palm trees. No one wants to do that or knock it down. I digress. Just ask the guys on Lost. They don't want to mess with that either. So, if you'd rather ask me than the guys on Lost because it's growing to an end for them, you can send me an email to zach@adagio.com. The month is May, things are coming. I'm gonna giggle a lot and talk about some fun stuff in next week's episode. And in a few weeks there's something interesting that I'm kind of planning, and it's gonna be fun. So if you are into that kind of thing, you can subscribe via iTunes and follow all of our Twitter feeds and shoot me an email, like I said. Other than that, I should probably get back to building this table. Good.